Hey you guys, it is Monday night and that means that it's time for...
Let's talk about...
and we are here every Monday night talking about essential oil stuff, some of the best wellness products on the entire planet, if not in the universe. Would you say the universe?
Absolutely. Mars has nothing.
But here's the thing. If
Someone beat Kerry Castledine on tonight.
Wow. Hey Fiona. So if you told me 2 years, 11 months and 16 days ago that I would be sitting here talking about this stuff, I would have said you are crazy. But that was before I met Kim. But who's counting?
Is that how many days we've really been?
Yeah, it is. It is. So anyway, my name's Jeremy and I'm just here for the comedic relief. And Kim is a certified clinical aromatherapist. Plus she's just lovely, which is why I'm here with her.
You must want brownie points tonight.
I do. But we are here every Monday night talking about stuff that is important and interesting. And tonight it's let's talk about... Homeschooling, because with the lockdown and all that stuff, lots and lots of people are now homeschooling, which is something that probably most parents only thought about in their worst nightmares.
And it's really stressful.
Unless they were actually homeschooling, which is a whole different thing. So let's play the music.
And I see that Sharon Blackwell is on, who's a teacher, and Jeremy's a teacher. So they cop this all the time.
I don't think we should talk about this.
Imagine putting up with our kids all the time.
So I'm going to give you 3 tips about how to deal with homeschooling stuff when your kids are at home. So
And I'm going to talk about the oils.
Here we go. Let's talk about
Homeschooling and oils.
All the good things and the bad things that they be. Homeschooling and oils. Homeschooling oils. Homeschooling oils. Homeschooling and oils. All right. Thank you, salt and pepper.
So, Amanda just said that she takes her hat off to all teachers and she will forever. I did see that meme again today that said, that whatever the teacher wants for Christmas, I'll be giving it to them. So there you go.
I used to get so jealous of primary school teachers because in the staff room at Christmas time, they would come in with these amazing presents from all their students and the families and stuff. Secondary school, not so much.
Yeah.
Right. So where do you want to start?
Well, you start with your tips for parents on homeschooling and then I'll do the oils.
Okay, so there's 3 things that I want to give you. Actually, I might even give you a bonus one. But number 1 is this. When you think about homeschooling, the trick is school year is like 8:30 until 3:30 or whatever the hours are. But when you're actually doing schooling at home, don't think that you have to fill in that entire time, right? Because the reality is that... at school, and let me tell you a secret, there's a lot of wasted time. I mean, people are lining up, they're doing the role, they're having lunch, they're getting in line. There's a lot of time that goes in behavior management. So all those things, if you're just working with your kids, you should be able to get through that work quite quickly, right? So that's the first thing. And as far as like a teaching ratio goes, with homeschooling, at school, I might have 24, 26, 30 kids even in a class. Like, that's a nightmare. Hopefully at homeschooling, you might have a 1-to-1 ratio, a 1-to-2 ratio. Although
1-to-3.
the girls watching a family who had 18 children, that's just insanity. So that's another story. But so don't feel like you have to fill the whole day. Like, keep it short. That's number 1. Number 2 is when you're homeschooling, every opportunity is a teaching opportunity. So it's not just about books and the stuff which you've been given by the school, although that's obviously important to get through that, but take the time to do different stuff. Create that sense of wonder that you had, take yourself back to what it was like learning these things, and you've got an opportunity to do that. Look for opportunities to share your expertise, right? It doesn't matter if you're a teacher or not, you have life skills, and whether that's cooking, or whether that's taking the kids out and teaching them about their car, or it could
making
be
them
anything.
do online workshops where they teach about thieves.
Yeah, exactly. Teaching them how to tie their shoelaces, or because when you're in year 11, you need to be able to do that stuff, and have fun with it while you're doing it. So look for the teaching opportunities and then have fun with it. Third one is relax and create some space for your kids, because the pace of modern life is insane, and kids really, I think, suffer from that. And one of the things about being a modern parent is, and I don't know where we got it from, but it's the sense that we can't waste any time. Our kids have to be going from one thing to another to another. And if there's a blessing in this whole lockdown thing, it's the fact that it creates space, and our kids need that. So, help them to be self-directed. So set them a task and then send them off to do it. And when they come back, instead of you talking to them, get them to tell you what they've learned. Right? And they love that stuff, right? So, and my bonus tip is read to your kids. All kids love stories. Doesn't matter how old or how young they are. Get them off the iPad, get them off the screen, and read to them. And it's because that's a shared thing, which between you and your kids. One of the girls, they love reading, don't they?
Yeah, they, especially Caitlin, but both of them, every night before they go to bed, they want me to read a story to them, and usually old stories.
Yeah.
They absolutely love Little Women, and and even books. The other night, Tegan was going through the books on the bookshelf from when she was little, like a baby and stuff, and she wanted me to read those again because it brings back good memories. So
it's like watching The Lion King on television 27 times, except it's much, much better. Anyway, I
just got them into Anne of Green Gables, the movie. So anyway,
maybe share some of the books that you love to share with your kids down below. All right, sorry, that's my bit.
All right, so oils. What oils? So I guess my number one tip is that oils only work if you get them out of the box.
Whoa.
That's so true. So many people buy their oils and they keep them for special occasions, or they keep them in the cupboard, or somewhere safe.
They're like the good oils.
But they don't actually work because if you don't use them, they don't work. So from the moment you get up in the morning, you need to fill up your diffuser. And I always know that when our diffuser's on before the girls get up in the morning, it's so much more calm, right?
It is.
Absolutely. Like, we have the aria going on the bench, and it's so calm because the music is calm, the oils are permeating through the house. And I guess Stress Away is a homeschooling mum's best friend. Okay, you can wear this as a perfume, you can put it in the diffuser, you can if it was a culinary oil, I could say. It's not a culinary oil, unfortunately.
You can be a human diffuser with this.
Yeah.
So you can put it on yourself and then just hug your children. And if they're really bad, you just keep... you need to stop before they stop breathing.
Yeah. Now, we pop a roller on the top of ours. This one was one that I just pulled out of the premium starter kit, but normally ours has a roller on the top, and I just roll it on my wrist and I roll it behind my ears. Stress Away is mum's best friend. Now, I just want to talk about the new premium starter kit which Young Living just launched last week. Okay, so now it already comes with Stress Away. That was always in the kit, and it still comes with Panaway, Digest, RC. Still comes with lavender, still comes with peppermint, still comes with lemon, but
Copaiba.
No Copaiba, no purification. But what it does come with is these 3 oils that I'm going to talk about right now,
So
and
we got rid of 2 and we got 3
back.
So there's 12
okay. Now, these are on my list of homeschool mums' best friends as well, okay? So one is orange. Orange makes you happy, okay? It's so hard to inhale orange and not feel that sense of happiness. So pop that in your diffuser. It is a culinary oil, so you can drink loads of it, but orange makes you happy. And it's really good for...
it's so good, isn't it?
For calming down your children and making just everyone happy. And so, if you've got a child who's feeling a bit anxious at the moment around the whole, having to stay home and not seeing their friends, I know at Oily Club on the weekend, Amanda talked about adding it to lavender to help her kids sleep, and that's another great way. Lavender, orange and cedarwood in the diffuser is a great combination. If you've, once again, got children who are a little bit anxious at the moment, you can't go past Vala, and especially for mums. I mean, it's hard, like homeschooling, if you've never done it before, you're not sure if you're teaching the right stuff, and depending on the age of the children.
Just relax.
So get out some Vala, wear it as a perfume, pop it in the diffuser. It really is an amazing oil. When I first started, Peace and Calming and Vala were my 2 top oils, okay? This is why they're the #1 sellers in Young Living. because they are amazing. They really, really work. So Valor and Peace and Calming, 2 that you can pop in your diffuser. You can wear them as a perfume, be a human diffuser, so that when you are leaning over, your children can automatically smell it. Pops them on their feet. Yeah, I can't speak more highly. So they're both blends. Valor is a blend. It contains Northern Lights Black Spruce, which is really, really a calming and grounding oil. If you want oils that are going to ground you, then choose big tree oils. So firs, spruce, pine, cedarwood, all of those kind of big trees. They're really quite grounding. So Valor's got that in it. The blue color comes from blue tansy oil. You know, it's an amazing blend, Valor, so I'll give you that one. And then we've got Peace and Calming. And so I was just checking it wasn't Peace and Calming 2 because I trusted Jeremy to get these out.
I knew what I was doing.
Peace and Calming also has blue tansy, which is what kind of gives it the green color, because the blue, and then it's got your citrus oils, so your tangerine, and really, really calming oil, those 2 blends.
Love it.
Now, the new premium starter kit actually comes with the beautiful, I've just got to pick it up. Do you want to hold it?
Yep.
The new premium starter kit comes with the beautiful lantern diffuser. Now, this is amazing. It's glass and metal, so it's really quite, like, you can hear the, if I stop talking, you can hear the metal lifts off on the top, and same base as the Desert Mist. So it has all the functions of the Desert Mist diffuser. Goes for up to 10 hours.
2 buttons.
You can change the colours. It has the candle flickering and all the different colours. Amazing, amazing, beautiful diffuser.
It's quality that.
Yeah, so
It's
in
great
that new
quality.
premium starter kit, you get 12 essential oils, plus the diffuser, you get the hand sanitizer, you get the Thieves spray now as well, that comes with it
which
too.
is super handy.
You get 2 rollers, so you can put one on Stress Away and one on Valor. Let me tell you, you'll want to be doing that. And then the Peace and Calming goes in the diffuser. And you also still get the 2 Ninja Red sachets, and $272. That's a bargain. By the time you take that cost of the diffuser off, the oils are super, super cheap. So love this diffuser, absolutely beautiful. So as I say, get your diffuser going first thing in the morning when you wake up, and that way when the kids are ready to sit down at the table and have to start focusing and concentrating, they're already calm.
They're already chilled.
And come the afternoon, pop something that's a bit, you know, wakes them up a little bit, which are the next 2 that I'm going to talk about. I just wanted to show you Feather as well, because I noticed that Sharon commented and said that she has Stress Away going in her school classroom and her office, and I know that she has this little Feather going in her office. Feather has amazing calming music and noise, and it's the combination of the lights, the sound, the smell.
Even just the look of it.
Yeah, it's the combination of everything that's really calming and grounding. And if you can set that environment up for your child, it's going to just calm everybody down, calm you down, calm them down, and get them ready for learning. Okay?
There's a really good story about Feather too, how they chose that design. They came up with a bunch of them, and they actually tested them on children. And this one was by far the most popular, so kids absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to talk about 2 oils that aren't in the premium starter kit, but that are really, really good for helping children to concentrate, okay? Now, one of them is Highest Potential. Now, you probably didn't know this, but Highest Potential actually has another blend contained in it, okay? It has the blend of Gathering. All right. Now, when Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, created Gathering, he created it because he wanted something that was going to gather our thoughts and make them more easy to, you know, so that they weren't higgledy-piggledy and all over the place. He wanted us to be able to focus and concentrate and to gather our thoughts. So Gathering is a blend. It actually has some of the biblical oils in it, so some of the oils of ancient scripture, including galbanum, frankincense, sandalwood. Actually has rose in it, which is the highest frequency oil. Lavender, so you've got that calming. Cinnamon bark, spruce that I talked about before being in the Valor for that grounding. It's got ylang-ylang and geranium. Now, the thing about ylang-ylang is a guy called R.W. Moncrief actually wrote that ylang-ylang soothes and inhibits anger born of frustration. Now, I know that I've spoken to some of the mums at home, and they have a lot of anger born of frustration. And so if I was you ladies, I would pull out the ylang-ylang, or as I say, the ylang-ylangs in highest potential.
Yeah.
So this highest potential contains gathering, so it's got the blend of gathering, and it's mixed with Australian blue, which is another blend, jasmine, and some more ylang-ylang. So if you're feeling a little bit angry and frustrated, then you and your children could benefit from some highest potential.
There's seriously no way, like, smell that. There's no way that you could be angry and frustrated.
It's the first
With a
initial
lungful of
scent
that.
you get is the galbanum, but then you can get that rose and ylang-ylang, so it's quite amazing.
It's
All right,
beautiful.
so that's the first blend that I would pop in the diffuser in the afternoon to help with the focusing, as I say, the gathering of your thoughts, particularly if you're scattered and all over the place or your child really isn't focusing. And the second one is brain power, and I'm just going to tell you what's in brain power. So brain power also has some of those like the high sesquiterpene oils. So it's got frankincense, which is high monoterpenes, but sandalwood, melissa, cedarwood, blue cypress, lavender, and helichrysum. Okay, really, really high quality oils, high in sesquiterpenes. You know, all your brain oils. That's why it's called brain power. Amazing blend. You can apply it topically, or best of all, pop it in the diffuser. And scent is the fastest way to get things into the brain, into the pituitary, into the limbic system of the brain, where we store memories. So it helps with that memory retention. So, if I was going to have 2 oils going in the diffuser in the afternoons, brain power or highest potential would be the 2 that I would choose.
It's interesting because, like, I've often used peppermint or clarity if I want that, like, sharp attention thing. But I think this goes way beyond that, because those oils are really also quite spiritual, all those. So there's a connection between the head and kind of your heart that's, it's more than just head learning, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love brain power.
So, as I say, pull out the diffuser first thing in the morning, pop your oils into it, your stress away, your valor, your peace and calming, and by the afternoon, try and get some of the oils that are going to help your children focus, be able to gather their thoughts together. Even if you do use some peppermint or some lemon, which help with focus, they're also in your premium starter kit.
Yeah.
But, the oils will only work if you use them. So you've got to get your diffuser out and start using it.
And if you're homeschooling your kids, relax, okay? Do you know what? People have been homeschooling their kids forever, literally forever, and you have everything that you need to do that.
Yeah.
Plus you got the oils to help you out, so...
Yeah, create that perfect learning environment.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you same time, same channel next week.
Any comments, put them below. We always love to hear what you think. And if you have any suggestions for what we can talk about next week,
Yeah.
always good.
All right, see you guys.